By the way, I work on a new intro as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now live. Welcome to Weird Frequencies, the show that asks what in the hell is going on in this world. We want to know what's happening. We're broadcasting live from a bunker deep down underneath a cornfield in central Illinois, in south central Illinois. And there you go. I am Rob. I'm the head alien. This is Tyler.
Called it. I called it. I knew you were an alien. I freaking knew it.
Yeah, I admit it. You know, I'm a Pleiadian.
What kind of McDonald's 24-pack chicken nugget did you just name? A Plalalian? What?
Yeah, I just made that up. Yeah, that's our race. What's up, Bubba? What are you doing? You're down there playing like
I am sharing the
video
show.
game or a stream. You're playing a Steam machine. My son's got one of those Steam machines. Those are pretty sweet.
Steam machine.
Yeah, it's the new video game. The new video game console from Steam.
It's like you can play computer games on it, basically any computer games from the Steam library, and it's just a handheld device, like a.
I don't even know what the Steam library is. I've never heard of that.
That's basically where you buy all when you play computer games. You go to Steam, or you go to either there or Epic Games. You got to be a member of one of them, but Steam's the big one. It's been around forever.
Yeah,
and you just go there buy games basically, and that's where your library's at, sort of, kind of. You know, you can go there and like, oh, what do I own and what do I not own? It's okay. It's like the store for games.
I say if you're a PlayStation fanboy, you're not going to own anything after a while because they just fucked everyone over and pissed on them.
How?
They are discontinuing physical copies in 2028, and people are pissed because as soon as they made the announcement, like 500 or so movies and video games disappeared off PlayStation's library because they claimed, quote, we don't have the license for it anymore, and that raised a big stink for people.
Well, that's the thing. Whenever you buy an online movie, you know, you think, oh, I bought this movie and I own it now. No, you don't. You bought all. If you really look at what it says in the contract and the wording, if you can find it and read into it about the ownership, all you really have is like the rights to watch it. And broadcast it in your living room. If you look any deeper into it, like, you don't know nothing. And once their little service cuts you off, or if they're gone or done, you can't do nothing about that. You don't own shit. So people think that, but you don't. As far as that's what I understand.
This is why I always buy physical copies, no matter what. Digital copy, no, I'm good.
See, I'm all right with digital copies now because, you know, physical copies are just stupid. It's a dumb idea to me. DVDs or CDs, all that's a stupid idea. One scratch, it's all over with. You know.
Oh, you and I are going to have a serious conversation about this shit. Serious conversation.
And you got to store them in this pristine, perfect condition somewhere. And one, scratch or fall or anything, it's over with. So, and I always say this too. I went through like 5 copies of GTA 5 because it kept getting ruined, and I played the shit out of them too much, and you'd have to go buy a new one. So I probably spent $200 or $300 buying that game over and over. So there's that side of it.
Well, I mean, there's a solution to it. Once the game is out of the console, you put it back in the case.
Once I bought the digital copy, I never had to buy it again.
See, you guys with your digital copies, all you're like, I gotta wait for it to download. I gotta wait for it to verify the license. Me and my physical, I'm just like, plug it in, let's go.
There's also these really cool places you can go to. Let's look at them. Hold on, check this out, Bubba. If you get a computer, you can go to this place here called. So I'll bring this up. It's like CD1 or something like that. CD keys, and what it is games that are. Where is it at? I thought I had.
Oh, you're talking about the thing that like Nintendo has?
Well, it's for all games. Yeah, it's called like CD keys. There's a few of them. CD keys is now loaded. I don't know. No, G2A. This place right here. This place is called G2A, and you basically get game, and it's for all platforms. It's not just PC. It's for everything. And so the latest games that are whatever that are out. Let's see. It's like freaking out with the scrolling.
Oh, so this is like, you buy games for a discount as opposed
and you get a key, and it's like really cheap, so you can play games for nothing. So you go into games, right? Or no, we want to find GTA, for instance, 5 or whatever.
GTA 5, $40.
Yeah, look at that. So you can I wouldn't want to buy this yet, but look, there's that for $60. But yeah, so you can buy these enhanced PC versions, $14, or you keep looking and look at the platform. Let's see, Xbox. So here's an Xbox edition for $26. It's 51% off. It's usually $54. So you can go in here and you just get you pay for it, and they give you it's the activation key. And you just go to Xbox and you say, I have this key, and you type it in and drop it in, and it goes, thank you, here's your game. And that's it. So it's a way to get games cheaper every console.
That sounds cool.
If you play,
I can't bring myself to pay money for a game.
His money is kind of tight. I mean, the last game we talked about he played was,
even if I had money,
that is pretty cool.
Spend it on a game,
right? But if you ever do get a console, that's where you can get cheap.
That is cool to do that, though.
Like,
the concept behind that is really good.
Yeah, you just get the key, and boom, boom, you're good to go. But no physical copy of nothing, is going on there. That's for sure. It's a key.
Yeah, unless the companies like Sony, where they decide to say, "Oh, you want to play this copy of Assassin's Creed? We're gonna pull it."
Well, I know people who use it all the time, and actually they've got their whole library on there, and they show me they had like 5, 6, 7 games that they've done it and used it.
I think personally, Bubba would benefit from a gaming PC. I think it'd be good for him because that's. No. Hear me out, Bubba. You can get all the Halos on PC nowadays. You get most of the Grand Theft Autos on PC. Most of the good stuff nowadays on PC.
You can also play with a PlayStation controller or whatever. Or
PlayStation or Xbox controller.
It doesn't matter, either one. You can just whatever one you like. It's comfortable. You just use that on your PC.
I'm just not a gamer anymore myself.
Hey, look at this. This is my Xbox controller I have on my PC.
Nice. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, GTA is great with a controller on a PC. All right, so tonight on the big show, we're going to talk about the latest in weird news and weird happenings and paranormal and all kinds of stuff later on in the show. But first, we're going to kick it off with a dive. I hate deep dive. Everyone's always like, we're going to do a deep dive. But we're going to do a deep dive into the life of Oliver Tree. So, people, I was going to do this last week because he's a really interesting character who passed away a few weeks ago. And we didn't end up doing the show last week for whatever reason. And so people have really been asking me and bothering me all week about it, saying, yo, you're still going to do that, aren't you? Because I wanted to hear that. So, yes, here we go. We're going to do it. We're going to go through it real quick. Not quick, but, we're going to crank it out right now. And then we're going to go into some news after that. So tune in.
It was Tyler.
Maybe some Tyler news. Yeah, we're going to blame it on Tyler pretty much. But, yeah, we're at some. Your lights are awesome back there, Tyler, by the way. That's super
thanks.
Nice. Yeah, that's looking all pimped.
I like that it's blue,
isn't it? Yeah, it looks bitching, man.
Especially with our show logo and that.
Yeah, it does. It's just a whole screen now. It just looks amazing.
Like the exact color of blue.
It does. It matches the Weird Frequencies logo perfect. All right. Which, by the way, the Weird Frequencies logo, that original one right there that we really like and keep using was stolen from the movie Weird Science. Yep.
Don't say that. Then we'll have to pay royalties.
Only the weird part of it, though. And I also changed the color. But if you go look up the movie poster of Weird Science, it's almost exactly the same. And no one ever brings it up or notices either, but I'm busting myself out right now. I changed the science part, to frequencies, and I put a glow around it. But I think the sun was actually there, wasn't it? Did you find it?
Yeah, I did. You owe some royalties. So you got the blue version there too, for God's sakes.
Oh shit!
Is that a remake?
That movie? No, that's the original.
The TV show, ain't it?
Okay. Oh, maybe. And
that's not the original movie.
Oh, look, and they're still using the same weird with the two new guys, and that's the part of the logo they kept.
Let's take that off so nobody sits there and says, hey, you owe us royalties.
Yeah, please don't know it. No one tell on us, please. We like that logo. That's funny. Now we're gonna get sued, and they're gonna
good job, Rob.
Algorithms just kicked in, and lawyers.
We just got on the Spotify and all that, and here we're gonna start getting hit.
Yeah, lawyers are gonna be knocking on our doors.
That or YouTube, or someone's gonna kick us.
Yep. Okay.
Tyler got us booted the other night.
Yeah.
We're back on.
Are we?
I played 10 seconds of the Conor McGregor blowing out his calf muscle, and apparently the UFC is still not over that. And
they were on you.
10 seconds. It should have been completely just fine.
Those guys got people watching.
They nailed us before we were even done with it.
Yeah.
They don't like streamers and that type of stuff. Although that wasn't even a pay-per-view event.
No, was it?
If it was, people would have freaked the hell out. But yeah, luckily that was a free actually event. But
you got Paramount Plus, yeah.
Facebook did not like it.
Right. So okay, Oliver Tree. Who is he? Let's see.
I'm gonna know about him. I don't know.
Well, he did the song. Let's see. I'll go back to his songs here real quick. He did the one song he did that I liked. Life Goes On. He did that one. That one's really good. Miss You, Jerk, Hurt, Alien Boy. Put out 4 albums. Ugly is Beautiful in 2020. Cowboy Tears, Alone in the Crowd, Love You Madly, Hate You Badly. And you might want to cut that before you go. You might want to cut that before Facebook gets you.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oops. There we go. So that's some Oliver Tree there.
He's actually, I thought he was a good musician.
So no clue who it is.
He was okay. So he was a. He had all kinds of genres that he did of music. He was a professional troll. He was a filmmaker and an adventurer who left us way too soon at 32. He was born June 29th in 1993 in Santa Cruz, California, with circus performer parents. And he grew up. Let's see.
His parents were circus performers. I didn't know that.
Let's see. Switch this out.
So it sounds like he had cool parents.
Yeah. Okay, so here's his Wikipedia. and he
Bubba just saw what he looks like.
Isn't that what's his name?
Who's what's his name?
Joe,
like
Exotic Joe or whatever.
No, that's not Joe Exotic from the Tiger King. So what he was like a satire comedian musician, kind of in the vein of like Weird Al Yankovic was back in the day. Or he was one of those guys. He did a lot of podcasts where he'd go on there and be a character. He was mostly in character quite a bit. But the thing is like a lot of people liked working with him. A lot of people liked him because he was trying to do the whole stereotypical, I'm a hot, musician out of Hollywood, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. But he's actually very humble is what a lot of people said. And that's why, his death, which he died when did he die? Should say right there. June 14th. Yeah, well, his death was like so shocking because nobody had any idea. Everybody thought it was just randomly out of nowhere. Some people, what I do? Hit the wrong button there. Some people thought that was it was a stunt. Because as you can see, like right there, he dressed up a lot, acting like he was in character. Kind of like the Sasha Cohen of the music world. Instead of Borat, you got, his singing lifestyle and all that stuff. So
he he spent his early childhood living in a mobile home, and his parents were traveling circus performers. He grew up surrounded by musical instruments, and then he took classical piano lessons when he was 3. And so he grew up unicycling, making music from a young age, but his life was a wild mix of real talent, absurd comedy, and enough blurring of like fact and fiction to make you question everything. So early photos here, let's see. I thought there might be some pictures of his family here. I was hoping, but
I think he kind of kept his. I'd heard that there was some bad blood between him and his family. Like supposedly before he even passed away, and this is one of the conspiracies a lot of people talks about. He had claimed that he had set it up in his will that his money would go to charities as opposed to his actual family. Because I guess there was some kind of like falling out of some type. So, I mean, let's see here. His parents were Jesse Louise Nickel III and Kristen Marie Nickel. They were performers in the Del Pickle family circus.
Yeah.
Del Pickle family circus.
Yep.
Have you guys heard of that before?
No, I have not heard of that one. Del Pickle family circus. Following his tragic passing of a midair helicopter crash in Rio de Janeiro, his family honored his final wishes. Months prior, the artist had specified that in his will, his family would not inherit his wealth. Instead, they established a foundation called Dr. Oliver Tree's Extremely Epic Art Grant for Baby Geniuses.
And that happened just a few months before his
death? That happened a few months. That was set up a few months prior to his death in April. That's great. Okay, so now I see where one of the conspiracies is coming from, because if that was set up right before his passing, and he passed in June, that's a bit interesting.
Yep.
And if you like, here is a picture of his parents. I found this. That's his mom and his dad right there.
Wow. Oops, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'd close it off. I found a better picture here. The father does look an awful lot like him, that's for sure.
Go ahead.
There you go. I do not want to sign up for whatever that is.
Oh, that was his mom and dad out to traveling circus performers.
Yep, that's them.
I'll be damned.
So, just really interesting, though.
Yeah, so he's He started releasing as Tree around 2010, self-producing for and opening for big acts. His breakthrough came in 2016 with Weethan on When I'm Down, and went viral, according to the Atlantic Records deal. That was a song we played a little bit at the beginning.
Yeah, that was his first hit.
Yeah, from there he exploded with the Alien Boy EP and debut album Ugly is Beautiful in 2020. Hits like Hurt, Let Me Down, Life Goes On, Miss You. Here's some Hurt right here. Let's see. This is Oliver Tree right here. Some of his troll energy here. Here you go.
Yeah, he trolled a lot in his songs too. That's muted too, by the way.
Gotcha. Okay. It's kind of creepy when you think about this.
Yeah, no kidding, considering what just happened.
So yeah, there you go. That's a little bit of
kind of interesting too, because he's wearing the same getup he wore in the music video "Life Goes On." Because in the music video "Life Goes On," he's hanging from a chandelier and he drops and dies, and then it goes into this where he's being wheeled out in a cart.
Right.
So
let's see. Then you got. Yeah, what you're talking about. Life Goes On's right here.
Yep, here's the one I really like. This is like one of his, in my opinion, it's his best song.
Yeah, people love this song.
Baby, too controlling. I'ma feed you to the wolves when you get nasty back at me. But baby, don't distract me. I'm a goner. I lost it.
So
we don't need to worry about Oliver Tree's death. Just get one of those clones there.
Yeah. So hits like Hurt, Let Me Down, Life Goes On, and Miss You with Robin Scholes made him a TikTok and chart staple. So that's where he was, Bubba. He released Cowboy Tears in 2022, Alone in the Crowd in 23, and his final Love You Madly, Hate You Badly in 26 on his own imprint label after the label drama, right? He had some drama with his label. He made a video saying he was leaving. This is all, and all of a sudden, people say that all these artists, this has happened to them. They leave their label, and all of a sudden they die a few months later.
Well, it's Atlantic Records, and this is something that does kind of happen.
That's who it was, actually.
Yeah.
That makes it scary. Yeah.
Something that kind of happens quite a bit with musicians once they pass. They're worth a lot more money once they're dead. Look at Michael Jackson, for example. He wasn't really worth much when he was alive doing concerts and albums, but when he died, they made a boatload of money off of just his death, because everybody was listening to his music, and his music still played so much today. It's like legacy artists or something they call it.
Sure. This is a little bit of all that. Alien Boy. He did his own stunts and made some crazy videos. So check this out. A little bit of this.
Okay. Like you all that. No way. Quit running your big mouth like you all that. Nobody can
Check him out. So, yeah, he was a trippy dude, man. But that's really him.
He was a hoot.
Riding that, and it's probably really him driving that truck. And he directed most of his own videos. His stunts, or he claimed that he did them anyway. That's funny. He built a visual brand with this character that was equal parts meme and art. So here's what gets confusing and fun about this guy. So Oliver was a master troll. That's what we have to understand about him when you're seeing these videos out there. You have to understand this. He would go on shows and almost freestyle troll. And like he would go on a podcast and just make up stuff about his family being in the CIA. And
I heard that.
But then, you know, there were these cool mystical things about him that may have been true. Some of it about his dad might have been true. But then he makes stuff up, and he now there's videos of him out there saying this stuff that's completely made up and just not true. And it's a thing, and people know this, you know, that know him, know that he went on these shows, and it was some guy too that if anyone in the you know, the audience in watching knows what show I'm talking about, that he would go on, but it was some podcast he would go on, and the other guy was doing the same thing, and they would kind of rib off each other, and it was like freestyle trolling.
I know what H3 podcast. That's the one he went on.
Is that who it was?
Yeah, it was with Ethan Klein. It was like back when Ethan Klein was starting like rebrand himself, and
so he leaned hard into this Turbo character. The bowl cut, the baggy clothes, red sunglasses, crazy stories. On podcasts, he'd spin wild tales about his family, his childhood, or just whatever popped into his head. Some felt fabricated for the bit. Others mixed in real knowledge of music, production, travel, even deeper topics. So he did these wild podcasts. So let's see. Here's a little bit of open thoughts interview.
Hey, Chloe.
Some of his energy, his unhinged, you know, energy from this guy.
Off.
I didn't say that.
How's my energy? And you just sit there and let them do that.
Okay, can you go?
Well, I'm just saying, how's my energy off? And you just sit there.
It's
like black on black crime. You don't care, do you?
I don't.
Oh my God. You little hood rats. Go back to the hood. How about that? Right? Yeah. Yeah, whatever, bro. I'm done, dude. I'm done. Yeah.
All right, cool. Come on.
Say happy birthday, Brenda. Now.
No, stop.
I want that from you. I want you to say happy birthday, Brenda.
Go.
God. Well, it hurts my feelings when you do this. Every time.
I just met you.
Hold on.
And filmmaking and performance art.
Yeah, the director, he's a fan of you. Yeah.
Really?
Since you know, yeah. What are your favorite songs by him?
Life goes on and on and on and on.
That's a popular song. Name a song that, you know, everybody know that one.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the favorite song? I'm saying.
That's the only song I know. If I'm being quite honest, the only song I know.
Yeah. I mean, but that's, yeah.
That's
And
fun.
is the Bob, you ever heard? That's what I want to know. Is that like,
More what I do.
Which haircut?
that's all your haircuts?
I don't have any extensions or wigs or anything. I only do natural.
Okay. You're very unique. You're different.
Thank
you. That we can breathe.
Share energy. It's an energy exchange. It's an energy
But
ritual.
when someone's like, "Oh, I want to talk about this," and then that's when you get lost of like, it's not organic. Because imagine when you meet people, and that's why I don't like jobs, because you're going.
So yeah, he was a trippy dude.
It's just actually sitting there dressed up as a fucking Teletubby.
There was the Zach Sang show. Is one he went on a lot, where he mixed truth and lies a lot. I don't know if there's any.
Is that the big dude, Zach?
Yeah, here he is on. Let's see.
I think he's got a mustache.
Justice Shrek, yeah. Look.
I'm just getting screwed every which way. This album insane amounts of debt. How do I make memories out of it? So what I did was I just recorded the entire album in 82 different countries in hotel rooms.
He's talking about his last release, probably.
Epic. I remember all these crazy ass things. I did so much beautiful, had so many beautiful memories, so many loves concrete, brutalist buildings. That makes Oliver happy. I know Oliver likes to have new experiences, eat new types of foods, these type of things. So I was just, as a producer, treating Oliver the artist as, okay, how do I get the best out of Oliver? And so
yeah, he made a lot of appearances on the Zach Sang show, and that was one of his later ones.
I don't get it.
He was a trippy dude, man. He played characters, and stuff, but he had skills. He had real genuine skills.
I'm clueless. Like, I'm totally
well, this is what you know about him so far. He produced his own stuff, though, but and he filmed documentaries, and he pursued real adventures. This is what makes him interesting to me. The trolling makes it hard to know what's real about that guy and possibly the point of why he did it, and just to keep people guessing and questioning who he is and what he does.
Are you saying you do find the guy interesting?
Yeah, because he did see what you don't know yet is that he did some Antarctica research. He went to do flat Earth research, and he went to the Antarctic wall, and he went there with another artist named Diplo. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, he went to the wall, and we're going to talk about that. So yeah, see, the big rabbit hole is his Antarctica research. What he did was in 2023 he went with Diplo, who's another artist who's super cool.
I was just getting ready to ask.
Yeah, he's a DJ, artist, like house DJ artist, kind of, or whatever it is, whatever you call it now, but he joined him on a 7-day luxury expedition for like performances and wellness, and they're like filming an environmental climate focused documentary, and he called it inspiring, and he had planned more content, and he was putting it all together. And let's see, here's an article about it in the Tribune. Let's see, hold on. He spent 300 days investigating alien bases in Antarctica. Truth about the viral rumors after death. There he is. Look. So the wave of posts online about it. This is insane. He's going to make a full documentary.
So this is one of the things I came here to research, which is the alien bases.
We saw UAPs.
UAPs, we've seen UFOs, we've seen a wide range of things. We've seen ones that were oblongato, very long, more like a missile. We've seen ones that are more circular, the traditional, standard kind of boring textbook stuff. We've seen a wide array of those. Those are rare.
I'm always watching.
They're just coming out of them underwater.
Oh yeah, they work their way down. They finally make a hole. The way they go, that water drains down, and sometimes you see them shooting out the sides of the.
So this is like unreleased footage from the documentary.
Oh, it's open. We saw it one time. It was absolutely stunning.
I'm on a rifle team with the military.
Me too.
I'm pretty good at ranging. Looking at things. And like I say, just look at the stuff you know, and the length of it, give you a good judgment.
If I was to bet, that little one looks like an entry fork right there. The one on the right, that small one, that's probably for a scholarship. Get a close up of that. What I'd give to get a chance to go up in there. Are you?
So yeah, he viral claims, post death said he spent 300 days or 369 investigating alien bases, UAPs, ice walls, hollow earth, with a suppressed full-length documentary that screened before the crash of the heli. And fact check confirms that it was satirical comedy tied to his album, if you look it up.
Okay.
And people say that that's just it was a humor, in character, not a literal investigation. And the doc is available, like it says, in clips and parts online. But it's exaggerated fiction consistent with his persona, is what they call it in that article. But
so it was made to, it was a mockumentary that he had made to promote his album release? Is that what it was?
Kind of. So here's my Antarctic Year Oliver Tree documentary. Part of it.
But please, you're really need this right now. Things have been really rough with the label, and yeah, I don't have a lot of money. So if anybody happens to have the HDMI USB-C, please find Paul. But thank you guys for coming. And even if it isn't what I'm gonna do, this is the one band 369 days in the Antarctica.
Says he doesn't have a lot of money, but yeah, he's wearing that extravagant freaking French designer shirt there he's had
And
on.
fast forward another 50 years to 2024, where I feel beautiful, ugly is beautiful. A new fragrance for men.
There's some balls on his chin right there.
Yeah.
Social media can be different.
So yeah, there's parts of his documentary on the Oliver Tree Antarctica documentary. What's up, Stone and Chloe? Welcome.
And so let me guess, there's people online claiming the documentary was actually real and people silenced him because they didn't want to put those parts of the documentary coming out to the public.
Right. So, all right.
Of course. Go ahead.
How could anyone take anything he says seriously?
Bubba has never known who this guy is, and literally he's like, and they all say I'm crazy. What the fuck?
Couples collide in midair. It's a tragedy, hard to believe, but it's a tragedy with multiple victims. Among them, the singer and influencer Oliver Tree. And that's where things get really weird, folks. It's circulating on the internet. An insane theory. It wasn't an accident. Oliver Tree was murdered in a global conspiracy. What's the reason? Oliver Tree supposedly discovered the whole truth about aliens, the shape of the Earth and the ice barrier that surrounds the planet. How does that work? Calm down, we investigated. I guarantee you, your head will explode with this theory.
Oh no.
NTR here. Oliver Tree Nickel was only 32 years old, but he had already won over a legion of fans. He released 4 musical albums that challenged the limits of pop, but also of independent music. Since 2020, he had been going viral with each video and accumulating award after award. His style was difficult to define, but those who followed Oliver Tree on social media knew one thing: he was unique.
So, you know, there's all of this.
I can't.
He had these label frustrations with Atlantic.
Yeah,
said.
There had been a couple of, I got a couple here actually. He had just broken off his contract with Atlantic Records 3 days prior to his passing.
Right.
Which is interesting. Now, 3 days before your helicopter crash, and they decide, you decide to cut off the ties. It doesn't say whether or not they cut it off or he could. Okay, never mind. I just found it. It says he cut it off.
Right. He announced the new album was shelved in 26, this year, and he cited TikTok pressure versus his vision. I remember he talked about it, how they wanted him to make TikTok songs, and he didn't want to make TikTok songs anymore. He's tired of it. He wanted to make what he wanted to make, and he broke away from him. So he fought to release his Love You Madly, Hate You Badly on his Alien Boy Records imprint in late April, and he talked about pivoting to more to film and independence. So let's see. There was a if we could find that clip, darn it. Let's see. Here's an article about that. Let's see. About how his new album was almost scrapped 2 months before his death, and he battled with him to release tracks.
Really?
Uh-huh. I got word my album was no longer coming out. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, here it is. This is it right here. Okay, this is what I want to see.
I left my record label.
My.
After making tens of millions of dollars over 8 years for Atlantic Records, they no longer want to support my art because I'm not making songs for TikTok. And after dedicating my entire life to making art, I never got into this to make TikTok songs. I know the effects of TikTok. I've had multiple songs that connected there, but that's not why I got into making art. Over the last 2.5 years, I traveled 82 countries and recorded this album on all 7 continents. These are the types of projects that charge me as an artist. This is why I got into it in the first place. And just because I'm not making songs for TikTok means that the label doesn't want to support the vision. Well, guess what? I don't give a shit. And after you guys have joined together in tens of thousands and sent messages to the label, we have officially reached a negotiation over the past course of a week. My team has got the label to agree to release Love You Madly, Hate You Badly on my personal imprint, Alien Boy Records. You guys, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. This music is finally going to...
So, yeah, he fought to do that, and then now all of a sudden, and then, you know, this helicopter crashes. So,
let's see. Has Atlantic Records ever been been attached to any other artists who died randomly?
What?
Probably.
Say that again.
I'm gonna look this up and see if Atlantic Records has been attached to any other artist that just died randomly like that.
Oh yeah, interesting.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay, here we go.
Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay, here we go. Oh wow, there's a big list here actually. So they were attached to Aretha Franklin, Otis Redding, who was a soul and R&B legend, Ray Charles, that's a big one. Oliver Tree, Nipsey Hussle was a critically acclaimed rapper whose partnership with Atlantic Records brought his music to a global audience before his murder in 2019. They declared that one a murder.
Nipsey, who?
Nipsey Hussle, P&B Rock, a Philadelphia rapper and singer who scored hits on the label before being murdered in 2022. There's a second one, like within years, that died. And then Big Scar, a rising hip hop star who signed with 1017 Atlantic, who passed away in 2023.
Can you guys hear me?
Wow, so Nipsey Hussle. Oh, there's Cardi.
I don't know why my cam's not working.
We can't see her. We can hear you though.
Okay.
Listen to this. Out of the people who died shortly after leaving Atlantic Records, Oliver Tree, David Crosby, a member of Crosby, Still, Nash and Young, who had a major distribution deal with Atlantic, Ray Charles, who left the record company before his death. Oh no, he left the record company in 1959, died in 2004, and then Aretha Franklin. Her family refused to sign her with Atlantic Records, and she passed away in 2018. So there's at least 5 people.
Wow.
I mean, Ray Charles, he left in 1959. So there's 3 people who at least once they left,
and Nipsey Hussle too. Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild. So that's pretty wild connection, isn't it?
That's interesting.
That's what you call a pattern.
Yeah.
Synchronicity of some kind, right? Kind of weird. What's up, Mike Winder? Welcome to the show. Welcome. So
the pattern, though, like, what was it? 3 of those were hip hop. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
When you name 5 and 3 of them were.
Yeah.
So
let's talk about his death. Oliver on June. What?
I just said hi, Mike.
On June. Okay, on June 14th, 2026, during his first world tour, spanning continents, included planning Antarctica dates. Oliver was in one of 2 helicopters that collided midair over Recreio dos Bandeirantes, in Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, it's in Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, Brazil. So all 6 people aboard the 2 aircraft died. The crash involved a Bell 2006 and another chopper. One hit an EV dealership lot, causing a fire. The investigation pointed to human error. CCTV footage exists. That's what this article here says right here from pitchfork.com. Yeah. But news footage exists of the helicopter crash footage and some coverage. Let's see. I'm going to take a look at this, but I'm showing this cautiously with a warning, everybody. Okay. it even works here. Oh, sorry, my entire computer freaked out real quick. Yeah, we're not going to watch this. This actually shows the moment one of the two helicopters involved in the crash plunges to the ground. We're not going to watch that.
I just watched it. I mean, there's three different CCTV camera footage. The one I just saw, it's pretty bad because you actually see the midair crash from a skyscraper. The second one looks like it's from when it lands. One of them landed, and that's pretty graphic. And then the third one shows the actual midair collision. So yeah, I don't think we should show it, but
yeah, we're not going to.
If people want to look hard enough, they're out there on the internet.
Yeah, it's out there. So I mean, there's proof. There's video evidence of this. So conspiracies and the truth. Post-death, conspiracies have exploded. The label sacrifice has come up. Illuminati. He joked about this on last April Fool's, about the Illuminati.
Shadow industry.
There's talk of fake death. There's, Antarctica secrets that he had or led to his silencing. There's numerology theories through 33 theories linking to other stars, etc. I don't know what the hell that is, but 33. Some of his videos, tie his trolling and symbolism into these deeper plots. Let's see what the IB Times says about it. Let's see. This is the IB Times. Where'd it go? Oops, wrong one. Pulled up the wrong one.
Well, there's your cam.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Was it not plugged in all the way?
No, for some reason everything was shut off. I don't know why.
The viral 33 Leary links the singer to Kobe Bryant and Juice WRLD. Fans recall the Retrice prank as theories lead him to Juice WRLD. So I'm not sure, but the clip is ignited speculation Tree may have faked his death, although there was no evidence. And fans are calling it the death hoax because his long-established reputation for these elaborate publicity stunts. Throughout his career, the singer frequently blurred the line between fiction and reality through fake funerals, mock retirement announcements, and promotional videos depicting exaggerating versions of his own death. Because of that, history many fans just question this.
If you want people to not believe one thing you say, you do exactly what he did.
Well, the thing is like with Kobe died in a helicopter crash as well. But the argument with that, though, is Juice WRLD. He died of an overdose once he landed off the plane.
All I'm saying is, like, all the stuff that he did say and this and that, like, no one can believe a thing he says because of the stupid stuff he did,
Well, remember though, he was playing a character. That was part of the charm he had, was that he would play these characters. Granted, the line between playing a character and not can get blurred, but
I get that. But what I'm saying is, like, he could say to me right now, I seen Bigfoot, and literally have proof to it. I would never believe a thing he said.
Well, this guy, he was just brilliantly chaotic, and he thrived on absurdity. He blended real artistry with stunts and travel and comedy, and his trolling made everything confusing by design. I mean, it amplified his mystique. It did, and he had genuine depth, though. You know, he was a music producer, and he was awesome and a great singer. He had great songs, and he made films, and he went on adventures, but he loved the chaos, man, and he understood the internet, and you know, no solid evidence supports any foul play beyond this was just a tragic aviation accident. You know, Tyler just watched it, and you know, it was just a tragic accident. And
Yeah.
conspiracies, you know, because of this and him, and they get amplified because of his own persona. He lived weird, and he died young, and he left a confusing, entertaining legacy, you know, but life goes on, like his song here. Let's play to end it all. Let's play a little bit of this song here, an acoustic version of it that you might not hear very often. Let's see. Take it away, Oliver.
Lead you to the walls when you get nasty back at me. But baby, don't distract me. I'm a goner. I lost her.
Well, the acoustic version's better.
Wanna play me that way? You're bad, babe. You double-faced entendre. Life goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
There you go. Get it, Oliver.
Babe, you best believe it. I'ma rip you up to pieces. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yes, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show because it'll probably get taken down.
Yeah.
But if you were here live to enjoy it, I hope you liked it. And we're gonna get it on the podcast quickly before it all gets banned off of YouTube and places like that.
Yeah.
If we get it recorded and get it out there on the podcast, it stays. But YouTube, they'll shut it down. So will FaceTube. So will Facebook.
FaceTube.
That's okay. That's okay. But let us know, everybody, what you think about Oliver. Even now and before we go, what did you think? And listeners, was he mostly a troll, or was he on to something? Drop your theories below, and in the chat, and let us know. And if you want to know more about Oliver, go to his Wikipedia. He's got an official site. But rest in peace, Oliver Tree. Thanks for the frequencies. There you go.
I wonder if they're gonna release that album that he was working on.
Did he release it though? Actually, finally?
No, I don't know if they're gonna release it because he mentioned they were getting ready to work on it at some point after the breakup. But then now the question is, are they gonna work on it considering how he passed away?
Right, and who's gonna finish it? Who's gonna be in charge of that?
Yeah. Was you asking us what we think of it?
And you guys, what do you think now, Bubba? After hearing this whole story,
I am totally not impressed.
What are you not impressed by? Why are you?
There's nothing I like about him.
What do you mean? What don't you like about him
at all?
You mean his music?
I think the music's horrible. I think his persona's horrible. I think everything's horrible. I don't get it.
No.
Everybody's got
I just don't get nothing to it. It's for
Bubba,
me.
Do you like any music made in this decade?
No. Absolutely not.
No, he doesn't.
I'm just saying. You gotta remember this, everybody listening.
I don't know. It sounds like
Bubba can't even name a fucking band from this decade. But
it sounds like it's meant for a 5-year-old.
It's
done
called
by
pop
a 5-year-old in a.
It's called pop.
30-year-old body.
It's made for families, everybody, barbecues, good times. Pop music, Bubba. Like Britney Spears and Justin Bieber.
I think I would rather listen to them.
Well, you can. That's the good thing about the internet, Bubba. You don't have to listen to Oliver Tree. But shout out to everybody who liked Oliver. I know there's a lot of people who loved him. So that's who I did this for. And, you know, he had
people like
he
him.
had some
Listen
great
to him.
music.
Go for it.
Life goes on. Oh, people already listen to him, Bubba, just not you. That's okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, moving
I've
on.
never heard of him till today.
I have to agree with Bubba. I've never heard of him.
Well, you missed all of the story. If you heard the whole story, that'd be one thing. But we're gonna write you up for that too. We're just playing. What about you, Tyler? What's your opinion?
Okay, well, first of all,
go ahead, take over too. Tyler's news is coming up, everybody.
I did like Oliver Tree's music. There's some songs I didn't care for, but songs like "Life Goes On," that was probably my favorite song that he ever did. I know a lot of people prefer it differently, but I want to point out I just happened to go onto Facebook and it says Warner Brothers Music has blocked weird frequencies. So you better get that rip off there for the Spotify because they got on that one fast.
Did they really?
Yeah, that was faster than the UFC one.
Almost as fast.
See, man, you know, and it makes you wonder. Poor Oliver, you know, just trying to get his music out there. Even a show like us, all we're doing is trying to spread the good word about the guy, and you know, they got to jump on here and go.
Yeah, it's sad because free use is just like tossed out the window this day and age. I've noticed, and
he would appreciate and love this show that we just did about him. You know, so anyway, fuck you, Warner Brothers. How's that?
He probably wouldn't like me too much.
Put that in your algorithm.
Well, I'm watching to see if one of the Facebook feeds gets kicked off for, you know,
saying "fuck you, Warner Brothers."
No, for playing the music. I think we can take that down right now.
Yeah, well, you know, it'll still go out on the podcast, everybody. So if you know, there you go.
Yep. We get the last laugh, asshole.
Yeah.
Because Spotify likes us.
Yeah, yeah. So does Apple. So does freaking Amazon. They don't censor folks.
It's not like you played the whole song.
Oh, and we just told them where to go hunt for the.
Oh, we played enough.
Yeah, we did. You get about 10 seconds. You have to play about 10 seconds and then stop it, make a comment, 10 more seconds, make a comment. We don't do that. You know, we watch 30 seconds sometimes of a video and then we stop it, make comments. And that's how our show works. So sometimes our show gets taken down or there's actually what happens is segments of the audio get just cut out. And I usually agree to that. I usually, you know, it's either like take the whole episode down or get that segment's audio snipped out. So
you notice Tyler went right to it to check too.
Well, how did you even find out?
I went on Facebook, so I was getting the there's one news story I wanted to cover. I thought you might like. And as soon as I brought up that news story, it immediately said Warner Brothers Music has blocked your broadcast. I'm like,
I figured after the last show, you just went immediately to check it, just to double check.
Isn't that wild?
I thought with Rob, they would at least give him like a day or two, or maybe he'd get lucky.
Why is it him? Why would him be different?
Because he's not as vocal as we are on our show.
Well,
maybe, yeah.
I'll give you that, but
it's crazy.
Do you think Facebook cares really?
Apparently they do.
Yeah, Facebook monitors real too close. Yeah. If you're playing a minute of a song, they'll strike you. They know. They're listening. Trust me. Fuck you, Facebook. Just kidding.
It's nicer what I
we're gonna get banned now from all these places.
Nicer what I would have said.
Yeah. So anyway, moving on to Tyler's oh dang, that's $75. What? Really?
Yeah, I'm looking them up.
Yeah, so moving on to what's going on in the rest of the world with Tyler's super paranormal freaky weird news segment.
Well, I got,
Go ahead, go ahead.
since it's getting late, I got 3 things we go over, 4 things technically.
Super cool. Yeah, it is a little bit, huh? So this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue though. I'm gonna be
All right,
gone
I'll
for
go
like
ahead. I'll go ahead
1
with this
minute.
one here.
Go ahead.
Yeah. You want me to go ahead and start one?
He said to, yeah.
Okay. Well, the Conjuring house, we've been talking about this for a while now. It finally has an owner.
That's what I don't understand. I thought it did a year or 2 ago.
So there's been an issue going on with the Conjuring house. First and foremost, number one, the property. I'm gonna mute him real quick so that way. First and foremost, number one, the property was for sale. And number 2, the debt collected by the original owners of the Conjuring house had to be taken care of.
All right. So am I wrong about this Matt Rife thing owning?
Matt Rife did help pay for part of it, but he's not the owner of the house.
It got bought off of him as being part owner, or wasn't even part
All
owner?
right, so first and foremost, number one, in order for you to buy the mortgage and buy the ownership of the property, you had to pay off that debt. Matt Rife paid the debt off because Matt Rife did originally have plans to buy the house.
So basically, he had ownership until the house officially sells.
No, he never had ownership. He bought the debt off. He paid the house off.
Well, then why?
Because the owners of the original owners of the house never bothered to pay on part of the mortgage because they were struggling so much with the condition of the house.
Right, but what I'm saying is, with him paying off the debt, and then he don't even get any rights to it, and they sell it. What's he get out of it?
The reason that he paid off the debt was so that way it didn't go to auction. So that way someone else could actually put a bid in on it as opposed to it going to a public randomized auction.
Okay, well.
All right. The new owner is now Ghost Hunter star Jason Hawes.
Ooh.
Okay.
That
now
makes sense.
Hawes was one of the guys who was trying to work with Rife last year in an attempt to try and get the house to be kept in the ghost hunting community, because the big concern was somebody would come in, a private corporation or a private individual, and would try and buy it just to gain money off of it. Yeah. Hawes lost a crowdfunding effort to buy the home. The auction was, however, subsequently canceled when the underlying mortgage was purchased by content creator Elton Castee, leaving ownership of the house in limbo, as the deed remained in the hands of then owner Jacqueline Nunez. The rather convoluted case became more complex and continuous when Nunez's sister Elizabeth Greenfield filed a lawsuit which revealed that Hawes had already made a deal to buy the home, seeking to thwart the sale. The legal effort argued that Nunez was legally incompetent when she made the agreement. So what happened was they were trying to get this house bought and paid for, and what ends up happening is this Elizabeth Nunez Jacqueline Nunez attempted to stall the purchase because she wanted the house for herself. In possession of the funds necessary to pay out the mortgage on the home, he indicated that a still pending lawsuit between Needham Bank and Cassie's company Summit and Stone over who owns that debt has held up the purchase being finalized. So now that they've actually got the debt finalized, they could go ahead with the purchase, and Jason Hawes went ahead and bought it.
What was Nunez's relationship to the situation? I mean, what was
That's
her...
just it. I don't remember because
you said she wanted the house, but did she have any kind of stake in the house, or
no? She did not have any stake.
Owned it, or
no? She did not have any family or
nothing.
Anything. No, not from the way it looks. Actually, no. I take that back. No, I got it incorrect. Nunez was the original owner of the house, but she wanted to try and auction it off to the public.
Well, if it's hers, then.
But the problem is that if she auctioned it off to the public, that means anybody would get it.
But it's her right to do. It's her house.
It's her right to do it, but also at the same time, it's no longer her right because of the debt that was piled by her family.
Gotcha.
So that's the problem there. So yeah, there you go. Conjuring House finally has a new home or a new owner, and it's Jason Hawes.
He'll do it right, I think.
He'll be one of those guys. I guarantee you'll see a Sci-Fi Channel show come up.
He'll do a like multi-special thing there, a Halloween episode.
I got one for Rob here because I know Rob likes his ancient history stuff.
Okay.
A pair of Wisconsin divers recently discovered a puzzling mystery object that may have been an ancient artifact. According to a local media report, Ed Bieber and his partner Christy Barlament have developed an online following showcasing unusual items they pluck from the rivers. I've heard this. It's like river fishing where they look for like random objects.
Yeah. There's a couple of
dive in there videos.
Find some crazy stuff. Dead people.
The object in question, however, appears to be a rather ornate clay pendant sporting strange carvings and measuring approximately 6 inches in length. It was just lying on top of the sand by the rocks, and I've never seen it before, Bieber said. I don't know what it was, but I thought it just looked neat, suspecting that it could be a piece of Native American architecture. The pair connected with a representative from the nearby Nemoni Nation, who echoed their hypothesis, however, did say it was not Native American in origin. So there's still no idea what this object is. Here's what the objects look like. Not sure. They're not sure what it is.
How'd they get it with metal? I mean, a magnet.
They weren't
metal.
I think didn't you say they were diving?
Yes.
Okay.
River diving or whatever.
I gotta make sure I got this correctly pulled up. Here you go. Here is the object that was pulled from the water.
Okay. I wouldn't have gave that a second look. If you guys would have saw that, would you have grabbed it? And
now they're saying
the top part's weird. It's like there's a hole in it. It was man-made.
Yeah, they are, however, saying that this is not part of the local Native American tribe's heritage. They don't know what it is.
Could be, looks like leaves and pictures, but it could be natural formations too. It's pretty wild. It's cool. That definitely looks like leaves and flowers on the left.
Yeah. The piece is currently being held by the Menominee Cultural Museum, waiting for a possible metallurgist to come. Why a metallurgist? That's interesting.
check and see if there's metal inside
Maybe.
without destroying it.
Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of interesting little piece there.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm going to buy one of those for you for Christmas, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Pretty cool, I think.
I need one of those.
I got one for you guys. China is getting into a new sport. They've created a new sport, and this is right up Rob's alley as well.
Yeah.
China is introducing robotic MMA.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah, let's see.
Oh
This
my
is
gosh,
awesome.
this is crazy. Several Chinese companies got to take their current robotic systems and place them. They taught them and downloaded all the moves for MMA with different fighting styles, and they had their first actual competition Friday night. The winner won a 24 karat solid gold belt. And one of the fights is going crazy because one of the fights is turning the internet on fire because how drastic and violent it is. Here, I'll show it to you guys real quick.
It's like that movie Real Steel.
Yeah.
In real life. Yep. Is there someone controlling them, or are they just automatic
robots? Unlike,
see the one robot's head's gone.
Yeah, the other guy's doing a victory dance.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then he just missed.
This is fucking crazy. The one robot's head is just broken.
Yeah,
and I think at one point it flies off.
Yeah, imagine what they could do to a human. Punch your head
No
off.
shit, right? And there the head completely severs off and it dies. Yep, there it goes.
Now he's dancing. Did they teach you to dance after you've killed your victim? That's pretty cool.
So, great. So first you're going to teach the robots how to fight. What's next? You're going to give them guns?
Oh, they probably have already done that, I'm sure.
Yep.
Terminator meets real steel.
If you want to get in on that, Rob, you need a powerful AI system to download into the robotic system, and the robot has to cost anywhere between $30,000 to $40,000 a building.
Dang.
Well, hey, if I win that big lottery, now I know where to put some money into.
And finally, the last thing I have for you guys. This is something I like to talk about, but I wish I had the money for this one. An auction was just held the other day where a 79% fossil remains of a Tyrannosaurus skeleton was auctioned off to a private investor at the Sotheby's jewelry store. Does anybody want to guess how much this guy went for?
How much?
Too much, probably.
Worth more than the price of what you can get here in Illinois. First and foremost, here is the fossil. The only thing he's missing is the stomach section and parts of his tail. This guy went for $50 million.
Wow.
Now, I'll hear people say, that these are fake, that all of the actual
I've heard that.
when you go to museums,
it's all fake.
If you really look at the bones, the real ones are kept under lock and key.
Yes.
And they would never let the people actually, view them and touch them like this in this picture. And so, you don't, that's just a big conspiracy going around. Yeah. You've heard that too, Connie?
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah.
All right, so the way it works is, because I've had this argument with members of my family. I've actually wrote members of my family on my will for this. These are casts of the fossils. The fossils are actually kept in the back rooms of the museum. These are duplicates, what you're seeing here. So that one there, Gus, that's not the actual fossil, but that is a duplicate, so you know what he looks like. The real fossil's kept in the back room, like Rob said, under lock and key. And when you go to an auction, like let's say the reason Gus went for sale was because the museum that held Gus's remains had to close down. So they had to unfortunately sell Gus.
So these are like plaster casts of the real ones. Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of tricky though if you think about it.
I just always thought that they would have to have them under special lighting, under special conditions.
And they do. They're stored in somewhere in special conditions and lighting and care. Yeah.
And I just watched something
on the floor in front of us.
I had just watched something about the whole that they're saying that technically dinosaurs didn't exist, that they were dragons, and that they were renamed dinosaurs at some point in time.
No,
I was like,
no.
Okay, well.
All right, so like for example, you were talking about Connie, okay? This is something I bought several years ago for $500. It says dinosaur tooth, but it's actually the rear molar of a Ceratosaurus.
Wow, really?
How much?
$500.
500?
Yep. It's the only thing they do to it once they sell it. Obviously, it's in cotton, but they've also got like a protective sheet around the tooth. So if I was to ever take this out, which I won't, if it fell, it's not going to break right away because this is like fragile as hell.
That's cool.
If you notice there on the base of the tooth line itself, there's a tooth, but everything up here is just the rock that it was hidden in. So you can't just free the tooth right there, but this is the rock, and it up here would be where the root is. So that's the difference.
Oh, cool.
Man, that is cool.
Wow.
But of course, if you look at this compared to what Gus looked like, this looks like just a turd.
That's honestly what I thought it was.
Well, yeah, that's kind of like it's in your likeness. But still.
Fossilized
Hey, I mean, there's people that collect fossilized turds. It's a thing. They're worth money.
there's actually a large market for people collecting fossils. I'm speaking to a guy to possibly get on the podcast sometime in like November, December. I try to get him in for October, but it sounds like he can't do it. And he has 16 specimens in his garage of fossils from Cenozoic to Mesozoic animals. So,
wow.
And he just goes on auctions and he buys them. What it is these museums will dig up a fossil, they'll see the completion numbers. Not a lot of people want to sit there and go with, a complete specimen or an incomplete specimen. So if it's incomplete, they put it on the auction market and see if they can help fund the museum. Oh, yeah. Play this one.
Here's another one since before we go, since we're on dinosaurs. I can't believe you didn't come across this one. But
well, this was a while back, if I recall.
Was it? Yeah. Well, I found this just for you. Here you go.
No audio.
Hold on.
Swimming away in fear. The fossilized skull of a pliosaur has been found in a towering cliff on England's south coast.
Shout out to
the
9
delight of
News.
Scientists and the world's most famous documentary maker.
If the size of its skull doesn't shock you, maybe its teeth will.
Look at
These are
that.
the fossilized remains of a deep-sea monster that has scientists shaking with excitement.
To find that, I think worldwide, there's hardly any specimens ever found to that level of detail.
It belongs to a pliosaur believed to have ruled the oceans around 150 million years ago. A 12-meter-long killing machine with huge paddle-like limbs
It's just
and
like
a
a
bite strength of
giant
33,000
alligator, really.
newtons, more than twice the crushing power of a saltwater crocodile, only outdone by the T-Rex. Each of its 130 teeth grooved, making it easier to pierce and extract the flesh of its prey.
It doesn't chew its food, it just breaks into bits.
How it was discovered is just as remarkable. The tip of its snout spotted during a walk along the shoreline of Dorset's Jurassic Coast in England's south.
I just found something quite
Look at
extraordinary.
that.
The
Imagine
rest had to
walking
be
along
excavated
finding
from the
that,
cliff
Tyler.
face above the beach. A discovery
They had to
so
take out the
rare
whole
it's now
cliff
the
to
subject
get the
of an
rest of
upcoming
it.
BBC documentary featuring Sir David Attenborough.
The ultimate marine predator, the pliosaur.
Steve Etches and his team hope to find the rest of its skeleton.
Yeah,
thought
there's
to
a
be
whole
hidden
documentary
within
coming
these
up about
cliffs.
this.
The exact location remains a secret.
It would be advantageous to do this because the opportunity is once in a lifetime.
In London, Edward Godfrey, 9 News.
9 News in London.
I can't believe that
Cheerio.
David Attenborough is still alive.
David Attenborough is, of course, still alive, and
I think he's fossilized.
He's approximately 120 years old, and he's lined up 7 documentaries this week.
Yeah, don't apply for voice acting anytime soon, there, Rob.
Right. Anyway, shout out to the Brits. Sorry, go ahead, Tyler. Is there anything else? Or we continue on, or was
that's all I got. That's all I got for tonight.
Super cool. Super cool. That was fun. So, well, let's see. I had maybe, I don't know. It's 11. We were going to end right around 11, right? So, I had one little funny thing to throw in here at the end. Maybe 2. Let's see. Give me 1 second. No, come back here. This is continuing on the robot thing a little bit. Let's see.
Tell you, we could be win the lottery and do that. We could be the Dana White of the robots.
This is maybe what our future might be shaping up to look like, everybody. Here we go. Hold on. Here's 2 things where our future might be shaping up to look like. Here's one. When it comes on, but yeah, check out the police in China.
Dang.
Wait a minute, they got drones now?
Oh, God.
What's that thing supposed to do?
It's not talking.
The bus lane and try reloading it. Okay, now play it.
It's telling you that you shouldn't park there and you need to leave, and you're in a bus lane and you've been observed doing illegal behavior. You know those are coming to America.
Oh yeah.
You know those will be coming soon. I mean, they've already got the order in.
Not here. It'll be too expensive.
In Springfield, they'll be here.
I don't know. Did you guys ever watch the television series The Colony? Where aliens had landed, but they used a lot of drones to try to get the quote unquote criminals or the rebellions.
Here's the other future
There's
that we got to look forward to.
There's still police departments that don't have body cams.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
Robot
down.
down.
Will you move?
This is actual craziness. The future.
There you go. Robots clogging up, walking all over the place, doing little missions. They got little backpacks on and stuff, delivering food or whatever. Robot down.
Actual craziness. The future.
You build your.
I don't think we got much about with them like taking over us yet, because they can't even walk across the
Not
street
yet,
without
no.
falling down.
I don't know. We saw the ones where they're swinging and kicking. I mean, maybe it just
Yeah,
depends on
they're
what's
still
real.
doing some goofy, weird stuff and falling over. And
As soon as it gets in someone's way, someone's gonna drop kick one of those little robots there.
Man, one of them things, you ever remember that video where that one went crazy and started whooping everybody's ass in the ring?
Yeah.
That wasn't one trained in MMA. I mean, is this a good idea? I don't know. What if one of them gets loose in the streets and just like starts whooping everyone's ass like a robotic Chuck Norris?
Yeah.
Bulletproof, maybe.
Having a short circuit.
Well, you gotta rip his head off like he's a freaking rock'em sock'em robot.
Well, the question is, if you have these robots that go crazy like that, or like we saw with the video where they're doing MMA, do you have? Wouldn't you have to develop some kind of weapon that can shut it off? Maybe like an EMP style weapon, or
have to something.
Yeah.
Are they smart enough to do that? Probably not.
After someone's already dead.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people gotta die before they'll do that, dude.
Oh, probably, yeah.
All right. Well, that's the show for the night. It's getting late. Hope you guys enjoy the Oliver Tree expose and Tyler's weird news, weird frequencies. Check what's going on out there in the world right now. Very cool. That was awesome. But you guys have a good night and tune in next week for more adventures and fun. And when the show's over, don't forget, you can always go listen on Amazon Music and on Spotify. You could just search it out in your car when you're driving home or whatever and listen to the beginning of the episode about Oliver Tree if you missed that. Cool. Otherwise, thanks you guys for showing up. Sorry I was late. I had some family stuff going on and it just got
no biggie.
long, and yeah, Connie did too. So Connie, I'm glad you showed up though. Thanks for popping in. But we'll see you guys next week. Have a good night. Peace out. Tyler,
See you later.
You got us out of here?
Oh, yes. I'll get us out of here.
Outro.
Music's not playing.